Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, our moments with God, our moments with the saints, our moments with the Word of God, our moments with reflections, so that through these reflections and our moments with God, moments with nature, we may find in the inner depth of ourselves God's presence and His presence also around us, and slowly build a relationship with God, which can eventually turn into friendship with God, a closer relationship with God. And if you like the video, you may please share it with others. As you see today, I'm standing here. There is a little water body here. There seems to be a villa there. And there is also that kind of hotel-like thing there. I don't know if you can see. And all around there is a beautiful scenery around here. As you can see, the sun is just shining, and I hope you can still see me. And there is a, you can see there's still a bit of not snow but icy surface, because it is getting cold. As you can see, I am also wearing clothes to protect myself against cold. And why am I showing you all this is because, you know, in our times we often wonder, in my age, for example, now I am running 74, I am 73. It is time actually for me to little rest. And most people, when they reach at the age of 60, they dream of places like this, that they may find a place where there is little water body, a little villa, a little hill, as you can see, a hotel or some green place where they can retire to rest. I remember my eldest brother, who is unfortunately not there anymore. He died about 5 years ago. When I was reaching my age 60, he said, so, Father Dominic, I retired at the age of 60. He was a government servant. So he retired at the age of 60. So he says, when are you retiring? It's time now for you to retire. You have worked very hard all your life. And I laughed. I said, my gosh, I can't think of retiring. And as you can see, I am now running 74. I am still working and will work as long as I can. Most priests here in Europe work even when they are 85, sometimes 87. They are still serving in parishes. So most of them do not have an opportunity to get into retirement and to enjoy some restful places like that. But that is not only among priests. There are also a lot of people who work very hard. Although I know that there are some priests where people are quite critical of some priests, that they enjoy themselves. They have no idea actually how hard sometimes we have to work. But that's all right. People have a right to criticize when they do not see priests working properly. That's fine. Why I'm mentioning all this is because today in the gospel, Jesus is giving a very beautiful example of a man who comes from somewhere out, and his servant who has just come back from plowing and working in the field. So Jesus says, when this man, after working in the field and all, comes back, will the master tell him, okay, now sit down and have your food and drink? Will he do that? No, he says, and right enough. Because the master will tell him, first, give me my food, give me my drink. After I have finished, then you can have your food and your drink or whatever you want. And then Jesus asks, will the master be grateful to the servant for having served him? And then Jesus makes a conclusion. So it is like with you, so should it be also with you, that when all that you have done, for example, what I am saying, I am doing this job as a priest, what Jesus is saying, after all that you have done, all that you can say to God, that we are your unfaithful servants who have only done our duty, what we were obliged to do or what we were commanded to do. Yes, God has placed each one of us in this world, not just to do our duty in the government offices, come back home, do our family duties. Yes, those are also our duties, certainly. But those are not the only duties that God has given us. God has also given us our brothers and sisters around us. God has also given us a soul which needs to be nurtured, which needs to be taken care of. Just as we take care of our body, just as we protect our body from cold, as I am now doing here, or we do various things to take care of our body, similarly, we also need something to take care of our soul. And God has commanded us certain things, how we should live our life and how we can come closer to Him. And that's why in the first reading today also, St. Paul in his letter to Titus speaks about how older men, yes, older men like me, should behave themselves, how they should live their life under control, how they should take care of their families, how they should control their anger, etc. He's also instructing women how they should behave with their husbands in their families, and he's also instructing the young people how they should behave. What ultimately it means is that after what St. Paul is reminding, what is actually expected from us also from God, we should not say, oh, I have lived now a very faithful life and I have observed all the commandments that were given to me by God, and I have helped people, and I have been charitable, or I have been prayerful, or various things. We can't boast about that and say, yes, now God should be grateful to me. Not at all. We should be grateful to God that we have been unfaithful servants and you have given us certain things to do. We are not looking for retirement in the sense that we will forget about God, we will forget about other things and just retire and relax and so enjoy our life. Certainly we must enjoy our life as far as what life can offer us, never forgetting what our basic duties are. And if you would like to subscribe to this channel, you may please do it now. Thank you.